Welcome back to another video on the social channel and YouTube channel. This is about my 6th or 7th time I record the video call. It keeps going back to the back pages. And I use Spotify. That means we're not going to use Spotify. If you can't understand my reading, you got to read it yourself personally. Should the UK assassinate suspected terror in foreign country? No, we should not. That would get into more war issues. Should the government use better resources technology for that means AI, so you camera on every single street? No. That there is more a common country, people in the UK would not be in favour of that at all. I'm not. Should the government implement a national identification system to enhance security and prevent fraud? No. Yeah, it would prevent fraud. It links back to that one, it do. Should the government sector have should the government implement stricter immigration policy? Nope. At all. Immigration policy is pretty fine. You're on the right way, you might say stop the boats. Personally, my route on the boat is open, safe, legal routes. Then boat will stop. But the government don't want to do that. Should the government send a legal assignment to seek to Rwanda? No, but who we should send to Rwanda? Nigel Farage. Should the UK increase or decrease the amount of temporary work visas given to high-skilled immigrant workers? Increase them. More people coming over for high-skilled work. Boost the UK. Put it more on a global stand. More money in everybody's back pocket. That's a good thing. Should the UK minimise the voting age? Yes, but you got to educate people. No point putting them voting out under 16. You need to teach a 16-year-old what the reason to vote, what party they line up with most, and try to get unbiased from the teacher teaching them. Should the foreign countries in the UK have the right to rule? If they're a bit decision, they're temporarily living here. No. Should politicians candidate be a tax return? Yes. Be more practitioner. Should the UK government require children to be vaccinated to prevent diseases? Yes. Do you support nuclear energy? In the short term, yes, because it's less harmless to the world. In the long term, no, I don't support it. Do I support the create of grab meat? No, I do not. These are not lower down our meat standard to meet certain requirement without the US. We should not do that. Do I support rent control? 100% yes, I support rent control because personally, rent control will help us get more people into housing. And you live at the centre of London, Birmingham, Manchester, renting is like crazy. You need to take out a loan sometimes to pay off your rent. I had to pay a rent of £1,500 a month. I probably had to take a loan out every single month to be able to afford my rent. Should the home inmates that have refused availability to all housing be allowed to sleep or camp on public property? They should be allowed to sleep. I don't know why they're refusing. Should the government integrate? No. Should the government regulate artificial AI to assure the use? Yes. Should the government interfere regulations on the use of cryptocurrency? Yes. Should artists be held to the same reported their artwork? Yes. Should the police department be allowed to use military equipment clearer. On certain crime, yes. Not on all crime. Is it a terrorist? Yes, they should have a gun with them. But no, I don't agree with police. Every police officer carry a gun or using military. So criminals have the right to vote. That in jail, I personally say no. Should funding for local police department be redirected to social and community-based program? No, I'm not about underfunding the police at all. We should do community-based program too, but we should fund it in the same amount of way. So foreign visitors have to pay for emergency healthcare treatment during their UK visit. It depends on whether is it life or death. They should not pay it, and it's just not life or death. They should have a reduction cost. Should they be more or less prioritated in less? This I just want to see it more and completely prioritisation then. Yeah, that what for nice would pick right there. Do you support the rise of marijuana? Yes, I support 3 simple rules on marijuana use. You should treat it like alcohol. You should be no 18 and above to smoke it. You should only be allowed to smoke it in directed areas. You should not be allowed to smoke it around children. You should not be able to drive after one more space. That means 1 is the minimum. Any more against that, you should not be allowed to drive. You should always be smoking in directed area of certain pubs too. And it had the same rule on tobacco. That means no smoking inside the pub too. Should the technology of your financial but hope if I do speak a 5, that one, it does not send me back.
Should the technology of our financial system transition to a decentralized protocol that is not owned or controlled by any corporation, similar to the internet?
No. Should the UK tax it on the wits? Of course we do. At the moment, how I tax it, let me explain. The most rich person in 2020 was on about 11 million to 12 million pounds. That's how much their wealth was worth. That person had been able to triple their wealth to 76 million pounds when people on normal, the general public, are struggling with the daily essentials. Like me, we should tax the wits. Should the top tax of income over 100 be raised to 30%? Yes. Do you agree with the UK decision to leave the EU? Personally, I don't agree. But I know if we want to rejoin in the future, it would be so hard. It would not be easy to sit down on the table and sign a document. It would not be easy. It'd be us giving up something. Maybe you have to get up our country and adopt the rules. We might have to go into a certain program we might not want to be in. And it's so hard. It's not just easy. Should the UK renew the tri-nuclear program? No, we should not. Our nuclear war program is alright. Should the UK abolish the Human Rights Act? 100% no. But neither will pick yes. Should the government enforce manual GPS tracking on all vehicles to monitor driving to improve road safety? No, I am not about the government having every personal detail. Should the government require all cars to be electric or hybrid by a certain date? Yes, but help people that are there? Should I give people benefit switching over? Should the London Underground be considered as an essential service which would ban all future worker strike? No, I think you have the right to strike. I know it's frustrated. I know it's very. Say, why are they striking? They're on like 50k a year. They got plenty of money in their back pocket. They don't need to strike. I know that argument, but they still should have the right. They might not be striking because of pay. They might be striking because of worker rights. What they had to deal with. Should the government provide subsidy for companies developing carbon technology? Yes. May a company do something good for the environment? We should give them like, well done. And if they do more of that stuff. Should the government increase environment regulation on business to reduce carbon emission? Yes. Should be allowed to use animals in the test the safety of drug, vaccine, medical device, and no, they should not be testing stuff on animals. Should the British monarchy be abolished? We always the country really with like a monarchy in the Western world. I agree with the monarchy should not have no powers. You should not be born into a position that gives you powers over your people. You should not be born into it. I mean, I agree abolishing it and to put it as a day-to-day and they just go private situations and not subsidized by the taxpayer. Are you in favour of go back to the use of marijuana? It do. If you've done that one act, yes. I support the use of drugs like marijuana, not like speed or HIV. All the known bad of coke. I don't support that. Cocaine at all. Do you support the use of 0 hour contract? No, I don't support the use of 0 hour contract. I know the frustrators of 0 hour contract. I'm on one. I know the frustration when you get a call at the last second, a text message, walk into work and they say they don't need you and send you straight back home. Or when you're in your middle shift, they cancel half your shift because they try to cut back on their costs. I know the frustration and I know it should not be allowed. I support the removal of 0 hour contract. Abolition them. Do you support the death penalty? The simple answer is no, I don't support the death penalty. Should gay couple have the same adoption right as straight couple? Yes, I'm in a gay relationship. I should have the right to adopt a kid. The same amount of people have the right to adopt a kid if they're straight. Do you support the legalization of same-sex marriage? Yes. You're allowed to have same-sex marriage in the UK and it should be around the whole world. Should UK abolish tuition fee? If we want to send people to higher education, we should make it more easier. We should make it a more better. Do you support the return of education and grammar school? No, I do not support the return of more private education. Should criminal be taught in primary school? Yes. Would you rate
How would you rate your current Mid-Derbyshire members of Parliament's responsiveness to your concerns and needs?
Perfect, I'm not in Derbyshire. Why have it pull me back to the top of the pay, Peter, so I hate when I do it. So I'm not in Derby, sir. But I put Averick or Burton is near Derby, sir. It's not Derby, sir. I put average for that too. Okay, we always. How would you describe your trust in trust? I said trust in.
How would you describe your trust in the transportation industry compared to a year ago?
About the same.
What do you expect your trust in the transportation industry to be in a year from now?
Probably the same. How do you expect your... Read that, sorry.
What do you expect your general opinion of Eric Dickerson to be in a year from now?
I don't know who Eric Dickerson is, personally. But it's just to put that into Google. It's American football player. I personally have no opinion on him. How? Probably the same. Which?
Which qualities are most important to you in a candidate?
I mean, transparency. 100%. They should be honest. They should have a vision for the UK, and they should be they should have some common sense. There should be a reader. Let's see. Let's see what it say. Analysing it. Let's see if it come up with the party I support or my ex-party. And it say I'm actually 92% agree that a party I'm support of. 92% agreeing. 91% are Scottish socialists. 88% SNP. 88% Pie Company. 88% Women Equality Party. 87% Animal Welfare Party. 87% Northern Ireland Party. 86% Liberal Democrats. 84% Labour Party. 84% Labour. That was there a couple of months ago. See how much I changed now. 79% the Worker Party of Britain. And 73% SDP. Where the Conservative. Somehow I support UKIP 29% of the time. I don't know where that comes from. I do not support UKIP 29% of the time. I don't support the new Conservative 28%. And I don't. And Gustav Reform is at 9%. The Britain National Party is 9% too. May I ask you to take your test on this website? I will link it to description below this video. See where you go in your... Oh, I are lot of see. Let's see what that is. I'm 86 Oh, that's it, I see.
Cosmopolitanism.
Cosmopolitanism. And 67% are socialist. I said I'm more a socialist than eco-socialist. A rogue capitalist. 81% woke. 70% natural conservative. Conservative Republican, so 10 to 3%. Conservatives, 12% social conservative, and right wing populist, 8%. I said that should be at 0. I hope you enjoy the video. Let me click the right button, hit that subscribe button, ding dong, and also PayPal. I hope you enjoy the video. If you enjoy it that much, we might do one on the US and see where I stand with USA politics. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye for now, and bye.